Hey everyone, it's nice to finally see y'all again. From our previous episode, we learned about where and how to get started into animation. Now today, we're going into detail on one of those methods. So let's get started with the DSI, shall we? So from the video before, I have mentioned about advanced tools. We're going to be learning what's the difference between basic and advanced. So let's click on this little wrench right here. When you click on the option, it shows your username, Flipnote Studio ID, your birthday, and if you want the advanced tools on or off. So today, we're going to turn the tools off. So when you turn off your advanced tools, you can now see that there is a bit of a difference. The third option is missing, and well, as you expect, the L button is disabled. So if you wanted to make the sizes on these three options bigger, sadly you can't. So let's move on. For the first option, you have your draw, paint, and eraser. And in the second option, you have your two pens, which is meant for the first layer, and the other ones for the second layer. Then you have paper, light box, and you have color. Up on the third row, yeah, up on the top, you have three options. You have your cinema, which, it helps you see the flip note in detail, and you can also copy and paste and move it around. Your second option, which is the photo, which you can take photos and you can change the stuff and the color and whatever. Then you have your sound, which is, you take your sound, and then you have these other three options where you can make small sounds and you can add them in one at a time. So now that you know the basics of the tools, let's go back into advanced options. Alright, so I have my advanced tools on. Now that the third option is open, and guess what? The L button works! Yay! So the difference between advanced and basic is in the second option. Now you can see this is called layer and this is called layer instead of just color. You can also turn off one of the colors, or not one of the colors, one of the layers. You have your paper, light box, and copy. You can also swap these layers, and you have your select tool, your copy tool, paste, resize, flip, all that other good stuff. The last thing that is new in the advanced options is the sound. So, remember when I said that you can add a sound here and you can add sounds right over there? Well, instead of adding them one at a time, when you click the L button, now you can add all three of them together and mix them into one singular sound. And that is the difference between advanced and basic. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video, and make sure you give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. And until then, see you next time. I'm covering my birthday. Yeah. In our previous episode, we have learned, oh god, in advance, you now have the third option. So you can now change your colors. In advance, you now have the third option. So you can now change your brush sizes. In advanced options, you can now use the third tool. From our previous episode, we have learned